Hello children, today we are going to start a new lesson, addition. Before starting our lesson, we will see objectives. First one, to enable students to add 1 and 2 digit numbers. Second, to understand them commutative property of addition. Third, to enable them to use addition in real life. Children, in this lesson, we will discuss addition, a basic operation of math. You will learn what addition is and how to do it. First, we will see what is mean by addition. For that, I will take one example, and with that, I am trying to explain you what is mean by addition. Here, let's say you have 4 cookies and your friend Rani has 5 cookies. You and Rani think that you can share your cookies with other friends. But first, find out the total number of cookies that you and Rani have. We will see this here. First I said you have 4 cookies. Here you and here your friend Rani. You have 4 cookies and your friend Rani, she is having 5 cookies. Now both you decided you will share these cookies with your other friends. For that you need to find out how many cookies do you have. So generally what you do? You start counting 1, 2, 3, 4 like this. Rather than counting each cookie separately, you can use the basic operation of math called addition to find the total faster. If you use here the basic operation of maths addition, then you can find out the total cookies very easy or faster. So how it is? Addition is when you put together 2 or more numbers to find the total amount. What I said? Addition means when you put 2 numbers together to find the answer or to find the amount, which is called the sum. We will see here. So, you would like to add, here is your 4 cookies and here is Rani's 5 cookies. So, you have to add this. How? Here is 4 and here 5. Okay. These are your 4 cookies and these are Rani's 5 cookies. In math, this would be written as 4 plus 5 and then the answer will come. So, here you can draw here 4 lines and here also you can draw 5 lines like this, and then you add both these and you will get the answer 9. Or you can write this vertically also. Now vertically this is horizontally. Vertically how you will write? This 4 plus 5, the answer will come 9. This is the sign of addition. Okay. Now children, open your textbook. Open page number 50. Open your maths textbook, page number 50. This is page number 50. See question number 2. Solve the following questions. The first one is 2 plus 3 is equal to, next is 3 plus 2 is equal to. So, we will see this. See question 2, A is there, 2 plus 3 is equal to, if we add this 2 and 3, we get the answer 5. And the B question is, here B question, 3 plus 2, 3 plus 2 the answer again it comes 5 only. First what we did, we add 2 plus 3 and then we add 3 plus 2. Both the time answer is 5 only. If you add 2 plus 3, the answer is same, and if you add 3 plus 2, then also answer is same. Again we will see one more example. Here is 4 plus 6. If we add 4 and 6, the answer will come 10. And if we add 6 plus 4, then also answer is same. Now we will see why the answer is same, because we change the order of the number. First 4 was here, then we put 4 here, but then also the answer is 10 only. So we will see this. Adding number in different order doesn't change the answer. Adding number in the different order doesn't change the answer. The reason is the commutative property of addition. According to this property, we get the same answer whether you add 6 plus 4 or 4 plus 6. The order doesn't matter. Means if we add 6 plus 4, then also answer will come 10, and if we add 4 plus 6, then also answer will come 10. This is the maths commutative property. Okay. Now again children, see page number 50, question number 5. Now is this true for the addition of 2-digit number 2? Check for the following. First what we see, 2 plus 3 is equal to 5, 3 plus 2 is equal to also 5. Now we have to check this for the 2-digit number, means 10 plus 20 is equal to, and 20 plus 10 is equal to. We will see this on the board. 10 plus 20. If we add 10 and 20, the answer comes 30. We can do this, this is horizontally, we can add this vertically also. How? 10 plus 20. So what will come? 0 plus 0, 0. 1 plus 2, 3. The answer is 30. But if I change the order of number, means 20 plus 10, then again we will do here 20 plus 10. Again 0 plus 0, 0. 2 plus 1, 3. Answer is again 30. What we did? 10 plus 20 is equal to 30 and 20 plus 10 is equal to 30. Yes, if we change the order of numbers while adding, the answer remains the same. It is, the property is also applicable for 2-digit number, because we change the order of numbers. First here 10 and we write here 20. Then we change the order, first we write 20 and then we here write 10. Then also answer is same. Now children, see page number 51. Today I am going to give this page as a homework. With this you have to solve page number 50 also. Okay. Here is the question. The green arrow means plus 3 and red arrow means plus 1. Listen carefully. The green arrow means plus 3 and red arrow means plus 1. Filling the missing numbers. Now wherever green arrow is there you have to add plus 3. In that this number, with this number you have to add 3, and if red arrow is there, then you have to add 1. See here, here is 2 and here is green arrow, means how much we have to add in with this 2? 3. So what will come? 2 plus 3, 5. Now here is red arrow, means you have to add 1 with this 2. So if I add 2 with this 1, then the answer is 3. See here, here is green arrow, here is red arrow. Green arrow means plus 3 and red arrow means plus 1. So, what we did? We add this 3 in this 2 and the answer is 5. We add this 1 in this 2, the answer is 3. Now, here is again one box. No, here is red arrow and here is green arrow. And then here we have to write the answer. Now, red means plus 1, green means plus 3. So, 3 plus 3, 6. 5 plus 1, also 6. Wait, I will write here. 3 plus 3, 6. 5 plus 1, 6. Now, see in this book here 2 plus this 3, here will come 5, here 2 plus 1, here will come this 3. Again we add, here is red arrow means we add here 1, 5 plus 1, 6 and here is green arrow means in this 3 we add again 3. So, 3 plus 3, 6, here is 6. Now, again you have to continue the same. Green arrow means consider here plus 3, red means plus 1 and then complete this whole question. Now, we will see question number 2. Question number 2 is use the digit in the box to complete the blanks in each part. What is the question? Use the digit in the box. From this box we have to use the digit. For this question this digit, for this question this and for this. Use the digit in the box to complete the blanks in each part. Now, we have to find out the answer. Here first one is 8 plus 5 is equal to 8 plus 5. If we add 8 and 5, what will come? 8 will come? No. 5 will come? No. But if we add 8 and 5, the answer will come 13. The next is 5 plus 8. Now, if we add 5 and this 8, again answer will come 13. Like this, solve question number B and C also. Now, see question number 3. Add the following numbers. Now, here these numbers are vertically. First is 442 plus 23. Here is tens. Now, you know this. This is ones place, this is tens place. So, now we have to add this. 2 plus 3, 5 and 4 plus 2, 6. Okay. Here you know 10 ones means 110. This concept is here. Here are 4 tens and 2 ones and here 2 tens and 3 ones. We have to add this. So, answer is 65. This also 23, just we change the order of number. 23 plus 42, again the answer will come 65. So, solve this question and like this same solve this question also. One more question we will see and then you will get the clear idea of addition. Here question is 6 plus 3, what will come? 9. The same way, if I add 3 plus 6, then also answer will come 9. Now we will see one more with 2-digit number. 24 plus 15. Then first add one side, 5 plus 4, 9, 2 plus 1, 3. And if we add 15 plus 24, then 5 plus 4, 9, 1 plus 2, 3. C means we change the order of number, but because of commutative property of addition, the answer remains the same. Now here you can add 4 plus 5 or you can add 5 plus 4 like 1-digit number. Here also 2 plus 1 or you can do 1 plus 2. The answer remains the same. Okay.